on October 29th, it was, I think, it was like part of being in the dream with everything that was going on. And all of a sudden, we were told to go to our, what's the name of the place?
The school.
The school.
Was the shelter.
The shelter.
It was actually our wedding anniversary, too.
It's our wedding anniversary. We were making plans to go out for dinner.
We were going to go out to dinner.
But we didn't think it was going to be, what we went through. We figured the storm would blow over real quick, and we'll be back home. But that never turned out the way it did.
No.
We wound up in 5 different shelters, within 36 hours. And for the people that helped us, the police, the National Guard, the governor, and everybody else, they did a wonderful job, because they were in the same boat we were in. Their families were out there, and they had to take care of them. And, I don't know how they did it, how they helped us with their own families.
It's just a very, very difficult time, as we all know. But I've always said that I was just grateful when we were able to get back into town a few days later that our house was still standing, because we knew a lot of people's homes had just washed off the foundations, and our home was severely damaged, but it was still standing, so it was able to be repaired.
You know what was amazing too? When we got back into town, you saw the people, we all were ripping everything out of our houses and stuff, but everybody was coming together. If you needed help, somebody would come over and help you. Like,
there were a lot of volunteers.
Like we had this guy stop and help us. We call him our angel. And he came and he helped us take stuff out of the house, and it was just amazing.
And we never saw him again. He just pulled up and said, "Can I help you?" and spent hours here helping to take the furniture out to the pack rat once we finally had gotten the pack rat. And we told him to come back and have dinner sometime, but we never saw him again. So yeah, we kind of told him our angel.
His name was Gary.
Yeah.
And Gary, if you see this, please come back and see us again.
Yeah, Union Beach does call for a mandatory evacuation. We're still going to have people who won't pay any attention to it and stay. We were thinking of staying because everybody in the neighborhood said, we've lived here 60-something years. The water's never come up here. Don't worry about it. It doesn't come in this section.
But we kind of heeded Governor Christie's order, because he kept telling us for a day and a half that you have to get out, and you have to not only save your own life, save the people that are going to try to save your lives. Put them, don't want to put them through something that they're going to lose their lives.
Our town has an emergency notification system, and that came through on the phone. And I remember them saying that they were pulling the power grid or something at Jersey Central Power and Light. So they said there's going to be no power in New Jersey, in Union Beach. And then we heard these sirens going off. They would go up and down, and that was scary. And I just said to him, I said, I think we ought to get out of here and go over to the school.
Yeah, so we packed up the 3 dogs and we went over to the school.
We were in the school for a few hours, but then you could see the creek was coming and the water was just coming down the street so fast. We were saying to the people working in there, it looks to me like the water might come in here. Oh no, it doesn't come in here. It doesn't come in here. And they found out we were going to have to get out of there quickly. I know. Then you had people coming in during the evening. You still had people being brought in by the rescue workers, and those. I talked to a couple people that said that they were rescued out of the upper part, like they knocked a hole through their attic, and the people were in rowboats getting them out of their houses, and they were from Union Beach. And I remember when we got to Brisbane, and we had to be processed or whatever you call it, and gave us our wristbands. I remember them saying to us, well, where are you from? And we said, we're from Union Beach. And
they rolled
the people
their eyes.
sat there, they just said, I'm sorry. And when they said that, I just started crying because, then you knew things must be really bad. So that was tough.
It's the Union Beach pride and the people. Like I said, Zach next door, he brought his friends over. and everybody helped one another.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing, you know. The kids were amazing, you know. They would come and help, and like I told you, like our little angel, he just showed up that day, and there he was, you know, just helping us. You know, it's pride from, I guess, people just wanted to help people. That's the thing. People wanted to help people. They saw people hurt, they wanted to help.
This little neighborhood here, right here too, with State Street and West Street and Ash Street. It's a very close-knit little community here. I mean, Union Beach is kind of close anyway. There's not that many people here, but this area is very close-knit. Everybody knows everybody. You know when something's going on down the street, and if you see an ambulance go by, it's like you got to ask the next, you know, like, what's going on? Is so-and-so all right? This is really a super section of Union Beach here. I mean, I'm not saying it's better than any other section, but, you know, we've lived here 17 years now, and it's,
you know what, we watched all the kids grow up here, and now we're starting,
yeah.
We were just invited to one of their weddings, you know, and it's great.
And it was nice seeing a lot of people back on the beach in Union Beach this summer. There were a lot of people coming to the beach.
Yes, a lot of people came to our beach again, and it was good to see that, because that helps the town out, too.
It's a little small town feel.
Yeah.
Like they always do a 9/11 memorial service.
And we do a Sandy service.